Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to give you 3 tips for you to start investing, 3 things that you should know before you start investing. So stick with me with this one, let's see what we can get into. So investing can be quite scary, it can be quite challenging, it can be quite overwhelming when you get into it. So it's important that we kind of prepare ourselves in such a way to obviously be prepared for investing itself. So in this video you will learn 3 tips, and make sure you stay to the end for one bonus tip which I have for you as well. But before we get into these 3 tips, make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment down below and say that you subscribed. I really do appreciate that. And now without further ado, let's get into tip number 1. So tip number 1 is actually starting with fake money, a virtual portfolio, shall we say. So you can do this with eToro and Trading 212. With Trading 212, for example, they give you £50,000 to start off with, so that you can play around, enter stocks, you can come out of stocks, so you can get comfortable with the platform. And it's a good way to get comfortable with the platform, understand how you're placing money, how you're placing the trades, investments, that kind of thing. And then you can kind of learn on the side as well with the other 2 tips I'm about to share with you. A little bit of a hint there for you. And so yeah, if you start with a virtual portfolio, it basically gives you more comfortability using the platform and understanding the stocks and in the way that they move, they go up, they go down, and etc, etc. Tip number 2 is I do highly recommend doing a course, a stock market basics course. So for example, you've got Udemy, which is one I've used before, which is UDEMY. They've recently just kind of updated their platform to make it a little bit more professional. And the one that I have done is the stock market basics full course with Zach Hartley. It has 437 reviews as the time of recording, and it's a 4.5 star, 10 hours total. Now if you look at the thumbnail here, it is a bit full on. He's got sunglasses, he's got a gold watch, but when I was watching the videos, he doesn't really come across like that at all. It comes across very humble, very down to earth, so it's worth checking that one out. And obviously there is a bunch more as you scroll down as well, so if you fancy one of those to click into, then go ahead and do that. The beauty of a Udemy course is basically you can do it whenever you want. So you've got these 10 hours, and once you've obviously paid the money, which is it's a fraction for what you're going to be achieving in future years, in my opinion. But like I say, the beauty of it is that you can basically watch these at any time possible. So Udemy is a good platform to start a course. There's also things like Skillshare and things like that where you can learn about stock market and the basics of it. So it's definitely worth doing that on the side of maybe starting the virtual portfolio, so you can combine the 2 tips together, and so you can get started. So tip number 3 is actually a book recommendation. It's by Robert T. Kiyosaki, and it's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. You've probably heard of it, you may have read it, but if you haven't, I do highly recommend it. It basically gives you life lessons, not just with investing, but with money in general, how you perceive it, how you spend it, how you save it, and it really has changed kind of my life in a way, to a certain aspect. And it really is that kind of extra book. I do speak a bit more about it in this video in the top right hand corner. It's one of my earlier videos, so I'm not hugely wonderful in it, but you know, it's still worth a watch. It's got good information in it, and it's got 2 other books in there as well that I also recommend. But as I alluded to, it's not a book just for investing, it is a book more towards money and how you perceive money. And if you understand money more, you become more comfortable with investing it, if you get my drift there. It's not a huge commitment, it's only 4 or 5 hours listen on Audible, or obviously only kind of a smaller book as well. But the reward you get with it is kind of unlimited. You can take this into the rest of your life, pass it on to your children, pass it on to your friends, that kind of thing. And it really does make a difference in my opinion. So tip number 3 is reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. Now well done for getting this far, I really do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far, and now you are ready for bonus tip. Now I will give you bonus tip. Here is bonus tip. Bonus tip is surrounding yourself with investing quotes from Warren Buffett. You've got accounts on Instagram like The Market Hustle who always post stuff. And it's all about surrounding yourself with that kind of inspiration, that motivation, kind of going forward with your investments. Now everyone probably watching this has an Instagram account or a Twitter account. Now I really do recommend following 2 or 3 people who just post quotes, post positive things about not just investing but kind of life as well. So that's my bonus tip for you. Go ahead and follow 2 or 3 accounts. I'll pop a few up here for you to give you some inspiration on that side of things. But that's my bonus tip. Enjoy it. Now I hope you've learned something in this video. If you have, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know which one you picked up, which one you may be thinking of doing, or maybe just add another one down below. Combine our thoughts and give it to the people. I do have a playlist that you can also start investing on. I'll pop it up in the top right hand corner for you, and I'll put a few thumbnails on the screen for you. Basically goes through how to invest, the platforms to use, etc, etc. I mean, you can see that on the screen now. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. Please give it a like, I really do appreciate that, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this on investing, etc. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, invest safe.